there's a much larger world to connect to and a much more mysterious and deeper aspect of yourself. And if there's some curiosity to know this life beyond what you know and have these relationships, uh, begin, begin where you are. It's always humbling. That's the thing. Whenever we do anything new, or like sometimes there can be resistance. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at this. How can I go out and talk to nature? I never did that before. And how can I listen to my heart? Like I haven't listened to it for the last decade, if that's true for you. So it can be humbling to, but there's always things to be humbled about. I mean, if we're really being true to our heart and our humanity, there's always ways we can see that we fall short or we wish we might be better. Um, it's not really about that. It's more about, what do you care about? Where do you really want to spend your time and energy and attention? And if you are curious about the deeper aspects of yourself and the deeper aspects of the world, then this is a great path to just spend time in nature. Go out there, have a conversation with nature. It involves accessing your imagination. Like you have to kind of call into your inner 5-year-old who would, if you told a 5-year-old, go talk to nature, they'd probably just say, okay, that sounds like a fun game. Let's imagine. But we need to connect to that part now. We're told in our culture to put our imagination away oftentimes when we start first grade, that's 6. But really the truth is we need our imagination more than ever our whole life, even as adults. And image speaks, soul speaks through image. So if we want connection to our soul, we have to reinvite this imagination and not have this question all the time. Is it imagination or is it real? The answer is
Mhm.
yes and yes. And so, go out and have a conversation with nature. See what happens. It's okay if nothing happens, or oftentimes people perceive nothing happens. I have so many people who come back after their wanders and say, not much happened. And I say, oh, well, can you tell me the not much that didn't happen? And then we find, oh, actually, quite a bit happened. So it's easy to discount our own stories, but sometimes the smallest and most subtle things are very significant and important. Remember your dreams. Like the mainstream world just says dreams don't even mean anything. But I mean, even Carl Jung found that that wasn't true, and he set a large schools in motion to pay attention to dreams. And there's so many different people that have taken that and run with it and worked with dreams. And I've worked with dreams the last 2 decades, my own and other people's. And I can tell you absolutely, absolutely, without a doubt, dreams have significance. They just, we dream in hidden codes, so we just don't know. It's hard to interpret our own dreams or even get the meaning of it. But even writing it down in the present tense and remembering it and musing on it, being curious, why would the dream maker give me this dream? And what does this mean? Is a great start. Finding a buddy who also values their dreams and sharing it back and forth, or working with somebody on your dreams, even just a few. If you work just a few dreams and you see the power they have, you won't doubt it anymore. Dreams have really directed my life in a large way. I'd be living in a very different way if it wasn't for my dreams. And it's not that my life is better or worse. I have challenges. The human life is incredibly challenging, and I have joys. There's so much beauty and joy here. Um, but it's a different life. It's one that's meaningful, that feels connected to what the direction I feel that I'm here to live, what I'm here to offer. So I'm grateful, very grateful to my dreams. Dreams in nature and my body and heart are my primary guides, as well as soul.